Alright, here we go, here we go. So, um, we're in ESV Muspelheim. We have our two Terran players from the Fusion Slugs. They're both Grandmaster, but in the top left-hand side is our first ever Grandmaster player. It's Qwerty. And the bottom right-hand side of Muspelheim has our other Grandmaster Terran. He is red. He is Captain. So, watching these two play each other is kind of interesting for myself. There was, for those who don't know, I won a GPD, which is the Gold, Platinum, Diamond once. And in that, I actually played both of these two guys. And they both were not Slugs at the time. I beat Captain in the quarterfinals, I think, and Qwerty in the semis or something like that. And that's actually how Captain ended up joining us. Was from that, and Qwerty came along a little bit later. Ooh, we have a proxy Rax from Qwerty. He's bringing out the shenanigans already. This is a two-player map, so it's a very good idea to try and mix up it early. Captain, though, hopefully he'll scout across here instead of through here, but we'll see what Captain, how Captain handles this. Now, I wonder if it'll be a double proxy Rax or just one, if he'll build the other one in his main to make it not look so obvious when, in case Captain doesn't scout this and scouts his main instead. But so far, no indication yet what Qwerty's planning to do. And Captain, he's also throwing a tech lab down, and now he's going to scout. Tech lab down for Qwerty as well. Will this SCV, will it go past? No, it does go the opposite way, so he's not going to see it coming. But by the time he gets to the base, he should notice that there is no Rax, and he should start panicking. He hasn't been overly greedy as yet. Oh, Reaper. That though might really hurt him, because Qwerty is coming into the main now. It's going to see what's going on, and it's going to be a Reaper expand, isn't it, from Captain? This is going to hurt. I can't see Captain holding this. He sees the bunker now. His Reaper will take out the SCV. There's no chance of that going up, but this one Marauder is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, a little bit lag there, but he pulls the SCVs. Maybe I can't show this volume live. Might as well for graphics next game. Some good micro here from Qwerty. The bunker now trying to go down for the Captain, but that's not going to get up. Good counters by both players though. But yeah, Captain's in a lot of trouble now. Even if this opening doesn't succeed, concussion shell as well, it's just... I'm not sure what Captain can do to come back into this game. He is so far behind now. Good surround there with the SCVs. He will get those Marauders. Well, he gets one, but there's another one into the main now. And I'm just not sure what Captain can do, and that would be should be a very quick victory for Qwerty. And now that was, it's pretty hard to hold a proxy Marauder push with a Reaper expand. It does kill now, finally, the Marauder. But Qwerty's done so much damage. The only thing I'm surprised about is he hasn't thrown down a command center of his own. But he is ahead at this stage. He probably would like to bring this Marauder home. But you know, Captain did a pretty good job not just outright dying to that. Did very good positioning with his SCVs to surround the Marauders. Oh no! Friendly fire. That is not good. Captain accidentally killed his own Marauder. And it's going to make it hard for either to kill these two Marauders. He does get one and holds up the attack again, but he did lose more SCVs. So I wonder if Qwerty will try again. He's still got more queued up, so I think he's going to try and push again. Captain desperately need a bunker down now just to hold off this pressure. Meanwhile, this command center is going to come down, and Qwerty's going to have a huge lead. So it was quite clever from Qwerty there, pushing again. Will he go up with these two, or will he wait for the third? He might wait for the third. But the bunker will just finish in time. Yeah, it does. And so and Qwerty's just like, well, I can go past the bunker. And he does. Because a few more SCVs. So there's a lot of pressure here. But Captain is going to respond with his own Reaper. He's assuming that there's going to be no defense back here for Qwerty. But he needs to do a lot of damage here. There is a siege tank. A siege tank versus a Reaper. The siege tank will win. But yeah, there's not much the Captain can do about that. He's probably should get out of there before he might lose, almost loses the Reaper. Qwerty meanwhile still building up his Marauders at the front, looking to do another attack, but this bunker should hold everything else now. And I think we'll transition a bit now into a longer game. I want to get some Marauder cheaply there. That's a big win for Captain because, yeah, Qwerty was ready to push out with his siege tank and the range, but now has to force to go home. But this is quite ballsy from Captain. He's just left the front. Decided he doesn't need any troops back home. I mean, I don't sure I like this overall. There's 3 siege tanks here. There is no siege mode, but as soon as Qwerty sees them, he's just gonna go, yeah, he goes up the ramp right now and notices nothing's home, and he's just gonna go kill Captain. I don't like that decision at all. Especially since his Marauders are just standing here, not actually attacking. So, Captain just a little bit panicked. I mean, he's had some good defense of it from bad situations, but that was just a little bit of indecisiveness, and like he can't push now. Those Marauders let some more SCVs die by abandoning them for no reason. So, it's good to see he's coming home now. So, Qwerty floating a lot of resources right now. Probably should expand again and get some more racks down. There it goes. 3 more racks starting. And Captain finally finds that proxy racks, gets the racks to follow him. So, yeah, we're going to transition, I guess, a bit into a mid game here, but there's a huge lead for Qwerty at the moment. Let's look at the units tab, 45 to 25. So huge worker lead for Qwerty. He is kind of supply blocked, so hopefully, there you go, he's started some supply depots now, but you want to keep on top of that a bit more. Both these players are probably a little bit nervous as well, so we won't hold it against them too much. So up to 6 racks now, maybe more for Qwerty. But yeah, you can see he supplied Cap pretty hard, getting his stim now. Captain, meanwhile, just trying desperately to get some sort of economy together. He's also supply blocked. His combat shield's almost done. He's got stim done already, which is a good advantage for him. He's just running off 3 racks at the moment. But doing a good job with spending. Qwerty will get better as soon as he's now like unsupply blocked. He could probably still throw down like probably another 3 or 4 racks and be okay. He definitely needs to throw some more supply depots down. Yeah, getting reactors now, so. And Qwerty's now going to push out. I feel like this push should win him the game. As long as he reinforces it. It is going to be quite hard for Captain to hold this. But Captain's going to try to. And he runs in to try and take him out, but the siege tanks, even though they're friendly fire their own tank, it doesn't matter, there's just too much of them. And there's nothing the captain has which can kill this. And I think this is going to be the death blow now. I mean, Captain's done well to hold on as long as he has, so Captain's just pointing out that, hey, you know, you did pretty much do the exact right thing against my strategy, but I still made you work for it. And that's the end of game 1. Alright. Check my little flashy thing in the corner here. So, is it on, is it on, is it on, is it on? I'm pushing it lots of times, make sure. Alright, so we're now in Antigua shipyard, and on the it's forced cross spawn, in case you don't know. So hopefully these two players do know that. And we have in the top right hand side of Antigua shipyard our orange Terran player. He is Qwerty. And the bottom left hand side of Antigua we have our Mac user. He's red, he's Terran, and he is captain. So what will we see this game? Well, considering even though it's a 4-player map, it is forced cross spawn. You can do your 2-player map strategies, but I don't know if we'll see that. And yeah, pretty much Qwerty saying exactly what happened last game there. Normal Rex position. This is the first time Qwerty's put his Rex down in a normal location, so doing something different yet again. I'm just assuming that everything's fine because I haven't seen any messages, so hope it is. Hope it didn't fail again. Just kind of sucks. So I don't know what we'll see. Captain hasn't taken his gas yet, whereas Qwerty has. His unusual captain so far has got early gas both times to go early Reapers, so he's doing something different as well. So, I mean, we had a bounty opening from Qwerty last game, and for captain, I feel like we had the same opening in game 1, except he just scouted a bit earlier to make sure he wasn't going to get proxy racked. And captain is going to gas. Let's expand. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Tech lab down again for Qwerty. And he's going to do the Reaper expand. Okay. So. Oh, and that's a money scout. Qwerty sees it. He knows exactly what it is. There's no gas there. There's no gas there. And you see 1 Rax. What's his build, everybody? It is a gas. Let's expand. So Qwerty will feel pretty good about that. Captain not realizing it's cross spawn means he never watches my broadcasts because I always go on about how does it cross spawn. Qwerty throwing down his now. Where's his Reaper? Here it is. He's going to use it defensively, it looks like, to deny captain vision of what's going on, which is, yeah, not a bad move at all. Means Qwerty, captain's playing completely in the dark, which is what what Qwerty probably wants, depending on what his follow-up is. Maybe he can, I'm not sure. He's got 2 Reapers now, actually, and getting a 3rd, but getting combat shield, so I think what we'll see is a harassment on each command center for these Reapers. Because he's revealed them, so Captain knows he's gone Reapers, and he's got his Marines in place already, and he's built 3 of them though. So if Captain assumes there's only 1 coming, he's going to be very wrong. But look at this defense. 2 Marines in a bunker, 2 Marines patrolling. The only thing I might want to say is, oh yeah, he does have 1 outside of it now. He probably wants to put, yeah, that's a better patrol path. But they could slip through here. even as likely that is. So here come the Reapers. Ooh, and they might just get past. They do get spotted. The captain sees it, that's good reactions. But 3 Reapers will kill 3 Marines. So now he's going to go and try and do some damage here. So what can Captain do? This is coming over to block the path, which is a good move, and he does get all 3. Good decision making there from Captain. That was some really cool play from both players there, just sneaking up the side here, where he thought there wouldn't be, if there was a bunker, it'd probably at the front. He was exactly correct to go around, but Captain saw it and tried to intercept it. Which didn't work out, but the fact that he saw it was a crucial thing, because then he could get the other Marines from here and bring them back here. I wouldn't have minded seeing 1 Reaper just coming up here, you know, afterwards and coming into the main, but it probably wouldn't have done much damage. So that means Captain has the supply lead again, playing very solidly overall. Captain. So Qwerty now throwing down his starport. He's got 3 racks going. He's getting a bunker of his own. And the factory's only just going down now for Captain. There's a little bit more behind from that tech. But he's getting his stim now. Very good with his upgrades, Qwerty as well, getting 2 engineering bays. I imagine he still needs a bit of resources to start both though, but he does. Good to see. Always good when you see a player throw down something and then use them, because otherwise, if you're like building buildings and not using them straight away, it's like you could have delayed them and got something else instead. So it's nice to see how crisp his timing is there. Well, I'm a platinum player, so it's very crisp for me anyway. So Captain going to go for a push, it looks like here. He'll got the ramp, see the bunker, and probably decide not to. In fact, he's just going to pull back already. Didn't even bother. Qwerty pulled his SCVs just in case. Not sure. I wonder if that was Captain's intent there, just to put some pressure on, make him feel scared. Both players supplied lots again, quite heavily. So I'll have to watch that actually. It's been a common theme now around this point of the game. They both get heavily supply blocked once they got their second economies going. So those might have to build 2 supply depots at a time instead of 1. So siege mode almost done for Qwerty. And what's Captain up to? Siege tank now and wait for him as well. Okay, so he's getting siege tanks as well. But he is behind. Siege mode will be up first for Qwerty, and if he exploits that timing, it could really hurt Captain. So yeah, we'll see how this pans out. Only +1. He's only got 1 engineering base, so he's going to have +1 against 1-1 as well. So while the supply lead is with Captain, which is mostly to do with workers, and it's slightly to do with army. But yeah, Captain here just making sure there's no third going up, which there isn't. But that tank's in a very good position, covers all the ramp, you can see, all the ramp there, which is excellent. And he's going to drop it. He's going to drop that tank, is he? Oh, he hasn't seen the tank. Oh, now he does. And he will drop the tank. Takes it out, but I don't think it's a great idea. Almost, that medevac almost went down. And while he did kill that tank, he did lose quite a bit of supply there, Captain. But, and there's a reverse drop here from Qwerty. It will be cleaned up, but yeah, that's a good play from both players. They're just constantly on harassing each other. Also makes it both these players really hard to play against for myself, because I find it so hard to deal with that. Now I wonder if he repairs medevac. You don't see many Terrans repairing their mech, but considering how low in health the medevac is and how early in the game it is, I wouldn't be totally surprised if he decides to. Doesn't. Okay, well, that would have just been interesting. So plus 2 attack plus 2 defense coming on the way for Qwerty, keeping on top of those upgrades. Second engineering base now coming down for Captain, but he's going to be quite behind in upgrades. But he does have the supply lead once again, which is a good thing for him. But I'm not sure how he's going to break through. Qwerty, always on the ball there. Ben's never on the mini-map ball at all. This is why it's helpful to have a co-caster. Sometimes they catch all these things that you miss. But so Captain's going to try and kill this third. It's not there yet. It's about to. Oh, and Qwerty's moving out at the same time. If Captain gets the siege up first, here we go. He's going to come.